Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays 1001 Spikes. I'm going to drag the mouse button over to the options button right now. Flawless. Okay. Yeah. Character run. Who's up next? That would be Sugimoto, I believe. What can we do with your color? I like the green hair. I almost like the red hair more. But green is still my deal. So I think we're going to have to go with you. Oh, beginning cutscene. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Gah! Rousy bird. I have the best Asian accent, you know. Hello, anyone, hello? I mean, I know Asian is very broad in terms of like, because there's lots of types of Asian. That's like saying a white accent when there's like, you know, North, South, British. But you know, their stereotypes and country and customs are all foreign to me, so I reserve the right to make fun of them because that makes sense. Bearding? Is that a bearding? That's so bad. Uh, okay. I mean, nothing like starting out a video with a little bit of racism, right? It's always a crowd pleaser. Okay, yeah, we'll start up, oh, not quite. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so the deal with Sugimoto is that he can do that. He can, like, air dash as many times as he wants as you're in the air, which is really nice. It's kind of like a sort of aggravated version of Curly's, like, forward-moving jetpack, but he can't do it, like, up. Like, it can only be in, like, the sideways directions. And, his projectile attack is pretty reliable. I like it. Like, it takes about the same amount of time as, you know, the regular, like, Aben's just, like, dagger throw. Like, in that, like, when you shoot it, you don't have to, like, pause forever like frickin' Jim Hawkins did, and that would screw me over in the spikes thing. So I'm really glad for that. See, what happened there was I pressed the S button before I actually hit the ground, and that resulted in an air dash into a frickin' rock that obviously led to my death. So I would assume that that is something that could be a problem. You know, timing is very much an issue. Or it could be an issue. It's an issue if you're bad at it. But yeah, green Sugimoto here. Should be a fun character. I like the ability to air dash. It still takes 3 hits to kill a scorpion. But what is nice is that you can keep level. Like, you can keep the same level in the air when you're shooting it, like, as you can see, like, I'm not losing any verticality by repeatedly tapping the projectile button, which is really nice, I think. And it makes perfect sense, too, because, you know, you expect a character like that to be able to, like, stay in midair while they're firing off attacks, because that's how you see it in anime. Not that he's, like, an anime character, but, like, if you saw someone like that in an anime, you wouldn't, you know, phase an eye, you know, like Rurouni Kenshin or something like that. But in any case, which is not to say that all samurai are the exact same, but, you know, I think we've had enough racism in this video already, but, yeah. And also, yes, if you hit him with the actual sword, that is a one-hit kill, and it's basically the equivalent of a backstab, which is nice. I like that. Shit. Because there's no, like, verticality still, so. Well, that was also bad. Oh, did I miss my chance there? I sure did. Oh my goodness. Okay. This level is going to take a little longer. What do you have to say? It's good to carefully scout complicated traps from a safe area. I agree with you. Shit, okay. I made that, like, so much harder than it actually is. But I do remember the first time I ever saw that trap, I probably was a little dumbfounded. I mean, there is video evidence of it, so I guess you could just, you know, prove that from like a historical standpoint by going and watching the video. Although my first 1001 Spikes video I don't really like. There's nothing I'm not interested in it at all. It's not till episode 2 that like I really start to let loose with my personality, and that's because, you know, absolute unbridled frustration. Let's watch it this time. And that's because unbridled frustration, you know, really lets your personality loose, I would say. And the mouse doesn't die. I enjoy it. Alright, next, second world here. There we go. Backstab. I don't think you even need to be... What was I gonna say? You don't need to be... Oh, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I don't think you need to... Oh, yeah, for Okay, for backstabs, I don't think you need to be, like, moving towards them for it to work, like you do with Aben, which is what disinnuates... That's not a word. Between, like, the whole... God damn. Oh, Jesus! Okay, we're fine. What, You know what? Just forget words as a whole. There's no reason for them. Can I make this? Or am I screwed? Nope, I am completely screwed. I'm glad they have a spike there. I know that's because people will get stuck doing that, and they'll need a way out. Okay. I'm not super comfortable using Sugimoto's, like, you know, shortcut things yet, because I am not familiar with them yet. I mean, I know logically what they should do, and I know that his air dashes are for these things, but since there's no way to, like, vertically catch yourself if you miss something, it is kind of dangerous. Okay. Alright. That, I would not have been surprised if that hit me, honestly. Okay, that's nice. But yeah, the difficulty does not start to ramp up until World 3-5, I believe, is what I consider hard at this point. Not hard, but, like, I can't, like, just rush through everything. I have to be careful with stuff. But I am a real big fan of being able to do that, as you might imagine, which is why I picked him. You know I'm sort of running out. I'm sort of drying up the well of characters with aerial mobility. And, yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. I don't know, I wish all characters could friggin' double jump, right? But, you know, it's, whatever. It's nice because the sword also blocks the dagger shots, and not just the air current that comes with it. That was about as close as could possibly be, I think. Okay. There we go. We'll stay here. Yep, this is good timing. And that's that level. Yeah, I'm running out of characters that, like, I can sort of rely on to sort of cheese some of the harder parts of levels. And I know that, but I'm taking advantage of it while it's still around, I think. Because after Sugimoto, the only character that has any sort of, like, double jump-ish kind of thing left is President Thompson. And yeah, he does have a double jump. It's not like a real double jump. It's like, it can clear one more block in the air. And the real reason to use President Thompson is that he has a, you know, fucking assault rifle that is amazing offensively. But, you know, it depends on, like, what helps. Because, you know, assault rifles are obviously only helpful in situations where you have to kill things. And I don't know how good they would be for if you're the only thing you're after is, you know, like, trying to stop a dagger from hitting you. Okay. Now's a good time. How perfect. Alright, 3-1 is done. I think we're making relatively good time. I haven't died yet. Or no, I died once, that's right. But yeah. You know, still not like we're speedrunning, but I would like to get them all done as fast as possible. And I think I've mentioned that in every single video. So maybe I should give it a rest. But, you know, and when it comes to character runs, like, there's about 2.5 minutes that you can really allocate for talking about a character's, like, stats and special abilities, because they only have so many. And then what do you do for the next 30 minutes? Rediscuss the difficulties of the levels that you've beaten, like, 9 times now. So yeah, you kind of fall into a commentary hole, but whatever. You know, I will make things work as best as I can, and as you can see, I am up to 3,000 lives. Over 3,000 lives, which I think is real nice. I'd like to see how high I can get, and that's without buying any extra lives, mind you. The only thing I've spent, like, my arcade money on is new characters. I have not bought any extra lives. I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish by saying that, like I'm bragging, like, yeah, I'm better than you guys. But I'm probably not. I would say I'm a pretty good 1001 Spikes player. Obviously, I'm not a speedrunner. But I think that my intuition and sort of like... Well, in terms of my reflexes, the way my reflexes work is that I have good reflexes once. But, like, if something ever happened where, like, I had to, like, react more than once in rapid succession, I would not be able to do that. Like, because I get so enthralled with my own, like, oh my god, that was such a good reaction time, that I actually, like, die to the very next thing, because I become, well, okay, watch it. So yeah, I have those Jason Bourne-type reflexes, one time. Which is not very... Oh, no, we're still... That's good. Yeah, I am still gonna need to do... Oh, this is gonna be, like, my first time in a long time actually having to do this level this way. I did that, like, unnecessarily dangerously. Okay, there's that. Shit! Okay. This is bad. Oh, we just made it, okay. Alright. Like, when you see in movies, you see people, you know, and, like, their gun, these gun, you know, like, spies, they become discovered by frickin' people, and then there's a huge gunfight, and they have to take out, like, 10 guys, and they have to have these iron-sharp, if that's an adjective that makes sense, you know, reaction times. I can do that, like, one time. I could survive the initial attack. After that, I would very assuredly die almost immediately onto the next attack. So that's me. That's how I would work out in a spy movie. I don't know. It probably has something to do... Oh, I can, like, skip this part as well, because I can just air dash there. It probably has something to do... Like, there's ways you could obviously train yourself to not fall in love with your own reaction time the first time around. And then you'd probably be better off, and you'd probably make a decent CIA agent or spy, you know, like Jack Ryan. Like that Jack Ryan scene. If you haven't seen Jack Ryan yet, I mean, there's no reason for you not to. You know, it's a pretty good movie. But without spoiling anything, technically, the first time that he, like, gets attacked, like, I would have dodged the first bullet, maybe. I would have seen it in the window and be like, oh shit. But then, like, after that, I would have just been standing still, like, oh, did you see that? And then, you know, bullet in my head. So I think 4 examples is enough of what I'm trying to explain here. And I think you guys can really get along pretty well with that amount of description. Okay. And we wait. This is like this is like the first time in like 4 videos I've had to do this actual part here without being able to like skip. But I can skip over that, so that's nice. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, I was making sure that, like, I could go, like, I could make it into the door before, the dagger would have hit me. That's kind of like a mix of, like, all Hispanic accents put together. And, like, Swedish, maybe? I don't know. Like, the way I learn accents is phonetically. I don't, like, understand, like, you know, the whole... I don't read up on, like, rules. I just, like, hear someone speak in that accent, and then I do an impression of them doing that accent. Which seems to work out pretty well. Lets me learn accents with, like, 80% effectiveness, I would say. But yeah, I know, like, 6. I have, like, 6 accents. It helps. You know, being able to do accents is a very valuable skill. Shit, okay. When you're gonna be, you know, doing any kind of comedy or acting, I would say. Okay. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, if you hit him with a sword even when they're facing you, that still works out. And also, I mean, I've seen videos of myself where I hit a scorpion as regular Aben from the front with a backstab and killed it. I don't understand how that works out, or how that works, really, but it's... I don't know, it's interesting. It's an interesting concept. But yeah, anyway. Okay. Yeah, like right now. I do it I have the timing down perfectly. I don't have... Okay, I have my timing down perfectly. I don't have the timing down perfectly. I do it the exact same way every time here. And it's probably not a good thing. Oh, this is going to be the first time that this is, like, going to be hard. Oh, but we're fine. Okay, we still made it. Water for me. So far, I've only died once, I believe. Still. Which is nice. It's nice to know. Sugimoto's a pretty good all-around character. Because you can use his sword and the air cutter just in case, you know, the sword doesn't do it right off the bat. But it really absolutely should. But yeah, it's kind of like a mild sort of shield. And so I really like it. I think his projectile attack is among the best. In terms of being at base damage. You guys haven't seen President Thompson yet, or at least you haven't seen me play as him. But he freaking has a Gatling gun. And that's pretty darn good. Oh, yes, I did it! I said I would do it! I said that I would freaking use that shortcut, and I did. And that so saved my life, because that's, like, the first time I'd had to do that part of it with someone who couldn't, like, double jump. So I would have to, like, go back to just being good at timing, which, I can't do that shit. But that was good. I think that was a pretty good on-the-fly decision. Oh, shit. Oh, that's pretty bad on-the-fly decision. Okay. I'm gonna interest myself in trying to figure out, oh... You know, I probably don't need to do that. I can do it the way people double jump, because he pauses in midair when he does his attack. And then I can just air dash over the spikes. So I think we're still... Yeah, that's how you do it. Very good. But I still have to... Oh, it's an issue. That's still an issue, huh? Because now I'm out of my comfort zone. Because I can't, like, double jump. Okay. Jump. And duck. Okay, and now get up here. Okay. And now we're back in familiar territory. Jump. 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 And duck. Yeah! Alright, that could have gone really badly. But it did not, so we're done. Alright, that's the end of Lava World. This could be a contender for best speedrun so far. Junie is still my my world record, or not my world record, my record. At like, what, like 30 minutes, while Ninja Aben is 31. But yeah, and I think Curly was like 36 or something like that. We'll see how Sugimoto stacks up. You know, it's hard to be consistent because I'm only half-assedly trying to finish levels fast. Whatever happens, happens in my mind. Alright. I forgot that, like, he pauses in midair. But I also forgot that I don't even need to do that. Because, oh shit. Okay, we're fine. That's fine. We can just get... You weren't supposed to go that way. I'm not going to give up doing this a shortcut way because I absolutely need to. God damn it. Okay, forget it then. Forget it. I'll do it the right way. And it sucks. I'm going to have to do the end part the right way, too. This level's going to give me so much trouble. I can already tell. Are you kidding me? I missed? This is not going to break any speedrun records of mine. God damn it. Okay, come on now. That's it. Okay. Right. And now here we are here. Okay. As far as timing goes, I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. That was alright, I guess. Let's not, you know, screw things up again. See, that is the problem. It's that last jump. I can never time it correctly. And it's going to screw me up every single time. Every single goddamn time. You might be saying, hey, just learn the friggin' timing. Way easier said than done, asshole. I mean, I assume you're an asshole because I gave you that voice. And so if you did say it, in fact, in that tone, that does kind of make you an asshole. But it's pretty much like a self-given sort of asshole-ism. Not enough time. And I have no idea how this is supposed to work. I know how you're supposed to do it, it's just that this timing is fucked. Completely. There's that. And then don't get killed by blocks. And then just go here. Okay. It's still too early. It's a good idea to wait there if I am coming in that fast. Because then I'll get better. Wow, that worked out. Then maybe it is a good idea to just go for it here. And make up for the time that I've saved. Shit. That was about the worst thing I could have possibly done. But seriously, this is probably my least favorite level of all time. It's the most unpredictable. But we're gonna get through it. Okay. Damn it. I would never have never done it, never have made it. Let's say that if there was ever a level where I would purchase a level skip where I would never have to do that level again, with any of these characters, it would be this one. Because this level is absolute bullshit. I would rather do the level prior to this one twice than have to do that bullshit again. Again, too early. Why does it... Oh, because I hit the ceiling of that block and it makes it impossible to go up. I could cover that weakness before with other characters because I could just time the double jump to where it would work out. And that was a lot easier to do. But I have to use actual skill here? That's some bullshit. I don't want that. Yes! Yes, don't get killed by fire. Okay. Oh boy, do I hate that. This level's cake compared to that. It should still be relatively... Whoa there. It should still be relatively easy because I can do my air dash to sort of get around... Well, shit. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. Screw up one time, it's pretty hard to recover in any instance. Whoa-kay. Whoa-kay. Alright, finally. Here we go. There's that. Now let's get this. Maybe don't do that. Maybe don't ever do that again. Okay. I admit, like, this is... It's not uncharted territory, but it is mildly unfamiliar territory. Now we go. Oh, I just did the exact same thing again? Oh, yeah. No, that's pretty usual for me. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the same shit over and over and expecting shit to change. Do you understand? Jason? Yeah, Jason. Do you understand, Jason? You keep doing the same thing over and over again and you are expecting shit to change. I need you... Shit in my mouth. I need you to stop doing that. Well, this level just became a pain in my ass. But still, I would still prefer this level vastly over the one before it. Because that is just a crapshoot. Ready, go! Okay. Yay. Yay, we did it. Hooray. There's time. Barely, but there is time. We are not quite faster than boulders here. But that's okay, we don't need to be. Because we win. Hooray! Took fucking forever to get past 5-1. It was probably like 6 whole minutes, wasn't it? Oh shit, that's right. Well, that's a way to do that, I suppose. I pressed the button again. I don't want you to think that I didn't press the button again. I pressed the button again. It did not want to think that I pressed the button again. Okay, but yeah, that's how you do that with him. That's pretty easy. Yay. Okay. And I am so close to these spikes. Alright. I knew if I did any sort of diagonal instance... Why did I forget to jump? Can you ask me? Can you ask me why I forgot to jump? And then I'll answer that question with, I have no fucking clue whatsoever. And, you would have, you feel good for asking because, at least we made some sort of mental progress, except we didn't at all because you didn't actually get your question answered in a way that would be worth a darn. Let's say that. Okay. I'm gonna not screw up my timing completely, and still wait for it. I don't want... This is not the time for me to experiment. I'm not going to be able to consistently get here this fast. Maybe with this character. I want there to be, like, a strategy that works with all characters here, though. I am so mad! So mad! That so should have been perfect. Fucking dick. Okay. Okay, alright, we're still good. We're still good, we can make it. Alright, yeah, exactly. That's what I should have done last time. That's what I tried to do last time. It didn't end up working out that way because I pressed the button, like, a little too late. Or, alternatively... Well, shit, in my mouth. Let's be reasonable here. Let's do this, and then there we go. That's what I should have done before, because that's less of a window of failure, and it's always better to have less of a window of failure. Oh yeah, this level. This level's not shit in. Interesting. Okay, this is bad news. Alright. Okay. Now let us proceed with the rest of this level like we've done it before. I think that's a good idea. Well, no, we're fine. Okay. And this is the easy part. It's still kind of nerve-wracking because it looks intimidating, but it really is the easy part. And go. I'd be real darn surprised if I died on this part. Like, this part is purely to catch hesitant people off guard and kill them, but you really just have to run through with reckless abandon. That isn't to say just keep going forward. You do have to, like, turn back as the situation presents itself that way. Yeah. Oh, my favorite level. Okay. Well, okay, yeah, we're fine. So that's alright. Then we get the key. I still can't help but have a mild feeling that this level... There's something you can do to make this level activate itself. Except that's impossible because I have all the achievements, so therefore I've done everything. I don't know. But yeah, victory lap for World 5 coming right up, and then all that's left is the boss. The boss was a pain in my... last time. And I really hope that that does not... that case does not repeat itself. It shouldn't. This is a little different. But it might also indubitably definitely repeat itself, and I would much prefer that that not be what goes on. 19 seconds exactly. Y'all can't match that. You can beat it. You can't match it. So that's my victory. There's no need to bow every time you put a key in the hole. I know honor's a big deal, but it's really not that honorable to slide 4 keys into 4 separate slots. Maybe just bow once at the end? You know, not trying to make fun of your customs, but you're kind of overdoing it. I know you always do, but that's, whatever. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could jump higher than I can. Oh. Alright, that works out, I guess. Because I can hit him with the sword. And then one more time. Let's get you over to this. Whoa there. Luckily, I can break 2 rocks with one swing of the sword. I'm glad for that. Alright. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, okay. Wait, watch this shit here. Shit. Okay. There we go. Nice. Don't get killed by the falling blocks here. Nope. Good. Game over! For the most part. High score time. Alright. Sugimoto, what are you gonna give me? As if this is purely based on your expertise and not my finger movement. But whatever. That was great. I got 2 whole things there. Yep, I really do think these are color-coded. According to value. Pick up the blue ones, they seem to be worth the most. The green ones are worth 200, the blue ones are worth 300, the red ones are worth 100. That is absolutely my all-time high score. Which means nothing, because those don't even translate into coins for the arcade. That's such bullshit. What is even the point? I was absolutely under the impression earlier that they would transfer to the arcade. Then, what are you trying to make people like not just farm the boss for kills for coins? Because what's the point of stopping them from doing that if they're good enough to consistently beat the boss? I say they deserve those coins. But here's the end cutscene. Hello.
Sugoi! Such excellent and deadly technique. Not exactly Bushido, I suppose, but more like...
I actually didn't read the entire thing.
Sugimoto barely survived the Ukampa ruins, but he did not have a single negative thing to say about his experience. He recalls an old Bushido saying, "Life is a series of lessons. No matter how dire the situation, he knows that with every risk, there is an opportunity to learn something." Well, that was a very profitable adventure.
The dozens of precious jewels scattered at his feet must have been worth a fortune. With these, I can afford to open Bushido associations all over the world, and then everyone can become a samurai. That day that my dreams comes true, because he's German now, as you are clearly aware. The young samurai is lost in his marvelous daydream. He has no idea that in a few short weeks he'll be penniless again, when a charlatan named Conseil tricks him out of his newfound wealth.
However, there is no need to worry. Like a true samurai, he will learn from his mistake. And one day he will use his lessons to save the world. Save the world.
Revelry with my purified drinking water. That's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. And I will see you guys. I'll see you guys next time.